Have to come up with new categories for the awards. The Golden Globes came up with a new one this year that basically picture people liked. They had, they had become such self-congratulating, virtue-signaling bores that they had to go, oh yeah, let's make a category for that. People actually paid to see something great.
Bill Maher is once again going off on award shows, and this time it may explain why he's unlikely to attend this year's Golden Globes. Maher has never been a big fan of award shows, but in recent years his criticism has grown stronger because of what he calls their woke direction. If you enjoy sharp and honest political commentary, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss clips like this.
The Oscars is they do reflect society. That's why we pay so much attention, partly. And things are always changing in our industry, like streaming. It just changed the whole industry. This happens so often. So they have to come up with new categories for the awards. The Golden Globes came up with a new one this year that basically picture people liked. They had, they had become such self-congratulating, virtue-signaling bores that they had to go, oh yeah, let's make a category for that. People actually paid to see something great. So there's some new Oscar categories. Would you like to hear the Oscar category? I knew you would want to hear.
Maher opened his segment by targeting the Oscars, criticizing the show for adding new categories that he believes exist, mainly to please woke audiences. He argued that many of these additions have little to do with real cinematic achievement, and more to do with virtue signaling and political correctness. Maher singled out one category in particular, questioning why it was needed at all. According to him, these changes show how award shows have shifted away from celebrating creativity and toward chasing social approval. He suggested this trend may be the main reason he has no interest in attending this year's Golden Globes. While Maher hasn't officially confirmed his absence, his comments reflect a broader frustration with Hollywood prioritizing messaging over storytelling.
Best editing of a film that's still an hour too long. Achievement in ethnic prosthetics. Best achievement in replacing an actor who tweeted something offensive. Best use of a freeze frame, followed by the words, "You're probably wondering how I got here." The Michael Bay Coolest Fireball Award. The least annoying picture where the plot is driven by a simple misunderstanding. Best song performed by someone your niece can't believe you've never heard.
Some of the categories Maher mocks are clearly exaggerated, and a few are even invented for comedic effect. But that's exactly his point. He uses humor to highlight what he sees as the absurd direction award shows have taken. By exaggerating these categories, Maher shines a light on how far Hollywood has gone in trying to appear woke. His satire isn't meant to mislead. It's meant to make people think. Through sarcasm and sharp observation, he questions whether these awards still honor creativity or simply serve as political statements. For many viewers, it's a brutally honest and funny take on modern award culture.
Best use of a real-life TV talk show host whoring himself out to make the movie seem more realistic. And how is President Ellis responding?
I know you've been a lot of laughing. I had no idea this could actually be a job. I mean, I knew it could be a hobby. Nigeria, Chicago, Mexico. I'm surprised the guy lasted as long as he did.
Maher even turns the joke on himself, admitting that he once cared about award recognition too. He revealed that he was nominated for his most recent stand-up special, but says the nomination no longer motivates him. Maher insists he doesn't perform for trophies or red carpets. His goal is to challenge ideas, spark debate, and call out what he sees as nonsense. Instead of adjusting his work to fit woke standards, he uses comedy to expose how ideology has crept into Hollywood institutions. For Maher, the mission isn't winning awards. It's waking people up.
When movie lovers get together these days, one phrase that comes up a lot and always makes me sad is, yeah, you couldn't make that one today. Top of that list is the great Tropic Thunder, which the scolds have been after for years. But in February, Ben Stiller tweeted, "I make no apologies for Tropic Thunder. It's always been a controversial movie since when we opened, proud of it and the work everyone did on it." See, people, it's not that hard.
He said it, and he still got a commercial. And the lesson is, if you stand up to the mob for just a day or two, their shallow, impatient, immature, smartphone-driven, gerbil minds will forget about it and go on to the next nothing burger, and you still will have your cojones.
Beyond criticizing award shows, Maher urges people inside Hollywood to stop being afraid and push back against woke pressure. He tells actors, producers, and creatives that speaking out may feel uncomfortable at first, but the discomfort won't last. According to Maher, the fear of being canceled is often exaggerated. Most people won't lose their jobs or careers just for disagreeing. His message is clear. Silence only strengthens the problem. Courage, on the other hand, creates space for honest storytelling and creative freedom. Maher positions himself not just as a critic, but as someone encouraging Hollywood to choose authenticity over performative politics.
Cojones goes to a man who's dear to my heart for standing up for stand-up. When dozens of Netflix employees walked out over Dave Chappelle's reckless decision to perform comedy on his comedy special, CEO Ted Sarandos could have pulled the special and replaced it with more episodes of Who Wants to Watch Koreans Get... But instead, he reminded his Netflix employees that comedy exists to push boundaries and told them if you'd find it hard to support our content breadth, Netflix may not be the best place for you.
There are studio heads, producers, and executives who quietly resist letting ideology control creative decisions. Some even push back publicly to protect storytelling and quality content. Their resistance proves that woke culture isn't unavoidable, with strong leadership and a focus on creativity.
Rowling used to be a villain to the right because she wrote books about witchcraft. Now she's a villain to the left because she has the crazy belief that there's more to being a woman than pronouns and lipstick.
Yes. So that was the point of the evening. How do we take a stand against cancel culture? And I suggested, since we were mostly all in show business, that we start an award show to honor the brave people who have fought back. Well, I gotta tell you, the idea was met with great enthusiasm by everyone, and in short order, different people were suggesting the ways that their varied talents could be put to use.
Hollywood can still produce great entertainment without turning every project into a political statement. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.